Okay, so we are going to learn, some of us, and explore in Cinque Terre. Look at how gorgeous that is, and that is just a small snippet of this beautiful place. So join me on an amazing adventure to discover, hike, eat, and capture beautiful images of places and people, all while some of us learning every bit of information you need to run a successful photography business. Hmm. Learn and explore in Cinque Terre. Look at that gorgeous place. It's so amazing. And this is just a small snippet of the entire location. So, one thing I just wanted to mention is that I see a lot of retreats and workshops where people are teaching you how to shoot. And while we will be talking about those things, I feel like there's never any workshops or retreats that really dive into all the business stuff and teach you everything you need to know to actually have a photography business and give you all the resources that go along with it. So I'm really excited to offer this. So join me on an amazing adventure to discover, hike, eat, and capture beautiful images of places and people, all while some of us learning every bit of information you need to run a successful photography business. So where will I stay? Depending on your needs, I will book your room or apartment, which is included in the total investment. So I'm just going to do that for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And that will be based on your needs. There's different price points, and that will be included in the link at the end of the video. What will we do while we're there? A major thing we will do is hike. There are so many beautiful trails to go on, and obviously, you can see here, there's just amazing views of the villages and the mountains and the sea. So we will be doing a lot of hiking. So you should be in pretty good shape to do that. There are a lot of stairs and inclines. And while most people can do them, depending on your hiking level, I would say you should feel like you're in decent shape and that you do some hiking besides this trip to be prepared. You also do not want to be horribly afraid of heights because, as you can see in that middle picture, some of the paths are thin and there's not much on the side. So while you don't have to worry about falling over the side, it just is something that if you're really afraid of heights, it might not be the best choice for you. Of course, you wouldn't have to join us in all the hikes if that was the case, and I could tell you other activities and help you to do other things. So we will also explore. There are 5 beautiful villages, and each one is unique. So we will explore each of the villages, every nook and cranny, go to places that maybe not everybody else knows about, especially hikes. There are some hikes that not everybody participates in that I would love to bring you on. We will swim. There's opportunity to swim. Some people jump off the rocks. I will not do that, but anybody who wants to do that at their own risk can. So as long as the seas aren't super rough, you can go swimming. There's multiple beaches throughout the Cinque Terre. And there's one right in the village we'll be staying in, Rio Maggiore. We will take a sunset cruise one evening along the coast, which is amazing. It will include wine and appetizers and just a really nice experience to sit back, relax, and view it from the water. We'll obviously eat amazing food everywhere and every day. There's so many affordable opportunities, options to eat, different types of food throughout all the villages. So whatever's not included in the price, you'll be able to find something for your needs. You will have time to relax and just take in this beautiful place. And we'll also meet locals. So I have a friend who is fluent in English since she's originally from California, but she is also an expert of the area. So you will be able to ask her questions and she'll tell you all the amazing things about these villages. There'll also be opportunities for other activities that are not included in the price, but I can set up for you. such as cooking classes or kayaking or different things like that, scuba diving. So I'll send a list of those opportunities and price points later on. And if you decide that you want to do them, you can add them on easily, or you can book it yourself. I can send you the information and you can book that yourself. So it'll be really great. So if I sign up for the non-business option, what else does that include? So this is for you people who are hobbyists or professional photographers that just want to come and have that experience with people who are knowledgeable about the area and will bring you to the places you wouldn't necessarily discover if you went by yourself. So you'll get all the mentioned above, plus participation in a photo shoot of your choice. So we'll do multiple portrait shoots while we're there, and you can decide which one you want to participate in, if any. You don't have to. You will get some professional headshots and candid shots by me. I will take different shots of you throughout the trip, and we can do some formal shots as well, should you want a nice formal headshot. A wine tasting and one dinner at one of the best restaurants in the village. So those are two separate things, but they're both included. And a few coffee and pastry meetups where the coffee and pastry will all be included. What will I get if I sign up for the business part? So you'll obviously get a lot of what I mentioned above, and you'll get this in all different ways. So all the things I'm going to list right now, some of it will be as part of our Facebook group before we ever go or after we come back. Some of it will be in the form of templates and guides and worksheets. Some of it will just be discussed over coffee and won't necessarily be really formal. And then there's just a few things that will really be formal that we will sit, the most important things that we will sit and have, an hour or 2 hours where we go over those things. I just don't want it to be, all sitting in a classroom. We're there to experience the area, but also get all the tools you need. So it'll be all aspects of starting or growing your business, whether you're starting out and you want to make sure you have everything in place, or you've already had a business, but you could be missing things and you want to make sure you're not. Pricing for being profitable. That is whether you're starting out or you're finding that you're just not making enough money, or you want to make more money, or however you want to do it. You want to quit your full-time job and make this full-time. Whatever your story is, will help you with that. Finding the business model that's right for you. Even if you're already practicing one business model, you might want to learn about the other ones just so you can decide which one resonates with you. What products to offer, if any. Assistance in forming or tweaking your business plan. This is huge. If you don't have one, you're going to need one. And I will be giving you a template that I created along with a guide that's specific for photography. Marketing tips for the type of model that you want. This will go along with your business plan. And then smaller here is because we may or may not have a lot of time for this. This is more like Facebook group and sort of additional questions you can ask, website review, assistance in building it, and suggestions, and portfolio review. This is also something that we'll just touch upon. We won't go extensive with it, but tips for efficient editing and workflow. Resources for each model, including an extensive cost of doing business worksheet, which is also part of your business plan. Professional shots taken by Nicole and each other. I already mentioned that earlier. Confidence in valuing yourself and your art. This is what I really want you to take away from this experience, is really coming out of your fear and your devaluing yourself. So we're going to really touch upon that. So whereas the non-business part gets one dinner and a wine tasting, you get two and the wine tasting, and also a couple additional coffee pastry meetups. Portrait sessions, like I said, we're going to set up a few different portrait sessions throughout our time that you can participate in with the models I have from the village, and you can do those. So, and then 1 month after we get back, so you go home, you have your worksheets, your templates, and you work on that stuff once you go home, because who wants to do that while you're on this fabulous vacation? And so we will have a 1-hour video or in-person meeting with me 1 month after the retreat to review and ask questions so that you can specifically get things answered based on the worksheets and things that you learned. So that will be really helpful for you. And so you don't feel like you have to do everything while we're there. These are just a few of the photos I've taken while there, the actual portraits. And as you can see, it's just a magical place. And there's so many beautiful backdrops. So if you want to learn more, you can visit NicoleO'NeillPhotography.com/for photographers. And there's a link below that has all of the options I have for photographers. So the retreat plus other options for learning with me. And the retreat itself is linked there. So you can click on that. That will bring you through to the retreat page. There's also an option in the retreat page for the hobbyists and people who don't want to do the business part to get information on that specific type of participation, as it is a different price point. So please let me know if you have any questions. I am open to emails and quick video chat should you need. But I look forward to meeting some of you.